You want to make more money as a copywriter, 2 to 3x your hourly rate, without having to go out there, fish for more clients, or having to have that awkward conversation of, hey, this is the price I told you, but I changed my mind. I'm just kidding. I need to make more money, and yeah, I'm charging you more. And then, who knows, you lose the client. Which again, those two things, getting clients and charging more, you shouldn't be shy to do those things. But there is another way, man. There is another way to start making more money today. And I'm not making an exaggeration here, as you will see in a second. See, when I was very new to the industry, I thought that making more money or charging more by the hour meant that I had to go and fish for more clients. So that was one way. Fill up every single hour of the day with writing and client work. And then the other one was like, just charge more, increase your fees. And yes, those things work. But I had a conversation with one of my mentors, and he just blew my mind away, because the thing he told me, it was common sense, right? It was so simple, but again, they say that common sense ain't common always. So what he said is this: if you are charging a client $800 for a project, for example, let's say it's 4 emails, and those 4 emails take you 4 hours to write, that means your hourly rate is about $200. Hopefully I'm getting the math right here, because I'm bad at short math. So if your hourly rate is $200, because you charge your clients $800, right? Takes you 4 hours to do the work. However, if you just learn to write faster and you were able to write those 4 emails in 2 hours, so you still charging the client $800, but your hourly rate went from 200 to 400, like that. And the objection that you might have to this idea is that you don't want to sacrifice the quality of the work you deliver, or that is way too simple to even implement it, or that it is too beginner friendly. And I get it, but here's the thing. I'm around a lot of beginner copywriters and masterminds that I'm in. I am noticing that many, almost, I would say 9 in 10 of them, they don't have a writing process that they follow. They don't have a proven process to be able to produce high quality copy every single time at maximum velocity. And that is the mistake they make, because what should take 2 hours takes them 4 hours or more. And so what I'm gonna give you is a proven productivity process that I use to write my copy. And by the way, I came up with this idea as I was applying this right now, because in a month, I'm going out to my country in El Salvador, and I'm gonna be there for almost 30 days. And during that time, I wanna be with my family, I wanna be surfing, and I don't wanna be thinking about what copy I need to write or some copy missing, and then me having to be stressed rather than enjoying life. So what I'm doing right now is I'm batching the work. And just yesterday I wrote 10 emails. Today I wrote another 10 emails in the morning. Each of those projects would be like 5,000 words around there. And I'm almost like a month ahead. So I wanna show you how is it that you can write faster so you can increase your hourly rate. So whatever work takes you 5 hours comes down to maybe 2.5 hours or so. And but before I get into that, let me tell you about the biggest mistake copywriters make when it comes to productivity. So the main thing is, when you write, there are different parts of the brain that should be engaged in the writing process, right? So first there is ideas, then there is writing, and then there is editing. As you can see, this is not a one task. This is not a copywriting task. It's a 3-step process, or 3 different tasks that you should be following when you write. And the mistake they make is that they try to squeeze those 3 things in 1 hour slot or 1 writing session. And dude, this is freaking hard, because coming up with ideas, it's a part of your brain that should be engaged. That's the research process, right? The researcher in you that should be engaged. Writing, that's the creative in you. And then editing, that's the analytical part of you actually editing the copy. And for me personally, when I was a beginner copywriter, I used to sit down with no clue as to what I wanted to write about, and then I would go on Instagram, YouTube to start searching for things, and then I would get distracted and finally got an idea, and then I'll sit down and write and then try to edit it at the same time, like, is this grammatically correct? Am I making typos here? Should a comma go here? Is there a better word? And an email that should have taken me 25 minutes ended up taking me almost 50 to an hour to write. And dude, it was frustrating because 5 emails would have taken me 5 hours when they should have taken me 2 hours or less. So I came up with this process more like I pull from different things that I saw other people doing, and I adjust it for something that works for me in hopes that it works for you. And this operates on the idea of task switching costs, which means that every time you switch your brain from being here, here, and here, so every time you switch from editing to writing or writing to editing or research, it takes your brain 15 to 30 minutes to actually get in the flow state again, and that is the thing we don't want. We want to be in the flow state 100% of the times. So what I do is this, and it's stupid simple. One day, I blocked in my calendar to go and sit down at my favorite coffee shop, and I ordered myself a tall cup of coffee, 3 shots espresso, and maybe a croissant or a cheesecake. And I just consume content. I just fish for ideas. I go on Instagram. I see what people are saying, what is trending. I get some ideas, I write them down. I go on TikTok, get some ideas, write them down. Go on YouTube, get ideas, write them down. Watch the news, see what's going on in the world. And if there is something cool happening, I take those ideas, bring them down. I go into the boxing world. Is there something going on, a fight going on? Always great analogies from fighting that you can use to sell something. Bring them, write it down. I can do that for 2 hours. Once I have like 20 to 30 ideas that I can write about, I'm done. That is my first writing session. And then the next day, what I do is I blocked time to go and write about those ideas. I don't have to research them anymore. I just go, look over them, and I just freaking write. I don't do anything else but write. I don't care if I'm grammatically correct. I don't care if I made typos. I don't care if I use the strongest words to explain a concept. I just write. So the next day, so that is writing process number 2. Then the next day, I come back and edit. And to edit, I use the formula that I shared in the other video, which is, you can go and watch it. I think is how to become better at writing copy extremely fast, something like that, immediately. And my process is put it through Hemingway, make sure the writing level comes down to a 2nd, 3rd grade level. So that means that the writing is concise. Number 2, I will read it out loud if possible, and then I'm looking for clunky transitions, and then I'm looking for better ways to explain concepts. And that is my writing. That is my productivity writing process, and I don't have to ever find myself dealing with writer's block or feeling burnt out, or work that should take me 2 hours takes me 4. Like that's how you do it. That's how you get fast without sacrificing quality, and that's how you increase your hourly rate. I know this concept might have been obvious to you, but look, dude, these obvious concepts are the things that get overlooked in the industry, and people don't apply them. That's why if you do, you're gonna be far ahead of them. Anyways, if you found this video valuable, if you found these tips valuable, I have a lot of other videos here where I talk about copywriting and some of the things that I'm doing for clients. Also, the journey of building my cleaning business as a copywriter, using the copywriting skills and business skills that I'm acquiring by working with my clients to build something for myself, go from self-employed to business owner. And we're in month 1 now. We have $1,000 in sales today, and it's only December 10th. And yeah, I always share the updates here in the channel. And stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.